You are live. Let's see. Nobody here yet. Oh, there's one. That's probably me. Let's see if I can hear it. Anybody out there? Can you all hear me? Hello, everybody. Anybody out there? Can you all hear me? Hello, everybody. Anybody out there? Can you all hear me? Okay. All right. For those of you that are just clicking through here, hey, we got Big Block. Hey, Big Block, how you doing, everybody? He's saying he'd be off work in 30 minutes, so I'll have you playing in the car on the right. Hey, thank you, buddy. And then 25 by 30. Hey, there's Buffs. Hey, Buff. While I got you here, I went and looked at that 455 Olds motor, and it's been sitting for years with just the hood laying on top. The fenders are gone. There's no carburetor on it. I didn't trust it. I didn't buy it because I don't know. And there was no radiator in it either. So I don't know if there was water in it, if it's cracked or what have you. And by the time I'm done buying it and picking it up, I'd have $700 in it, 600. I said, I'm not taking the chance. But if somebody else is interested, I'll be glad to help them find it. An old 25 by 30. He's listening. He's meeting his girlfriend for dinner in a few minutes. Okay there, Rich. Yes, Buff. That's why I checked the eater. Another thing that happens with me is when I go and like touch it or see it or something, I like bond with it, and I wasn't bonded with that one. That one was you can move the crank a little bit, and it would move, but then you couldn't get any farther than that. And I'm like, if I wanted to spend thousands, I could probably get it and fix it up. But hell, if I'm going to go that far, I could just get another one because I thought it probably has a turbo 400 with it too, and that fluid looked good. But oh, you're welcome, Buffs. I was looking for it for me first, but if it didn't work out, I would have got it for you, and I would have brought it to Sykeston. But I don't trust it. It's all rust down inside the intake, and the breather was on and pointing up, so it definitely got water in it. I'm sure it did. There's Leighton. What's up, Leighton? Got a couple of leads on some small blocks, a 440 Mopar, and I'm holding out for a 454. Cool. Well, they all sound good there. How can you go wrong with any of those? But that's like a bucket list for me as a 455. So maybe someday. I'm not gonna cry over spilled milk. There'll be more. I hate to see it get junk though, but I think that's all it is junk. So anyway, what I was getting at is what I'm doing here is reviewing channels that are under 500 subscribers for the No Name Nationals. And what I do is I go in here and I look at their description, your channel description, videos, video description. And something else I look at too, I forget. I always like to see how many videos they have out there too. I'm gonna. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Well, we can fix that. I'm gonna copy the link. I'm gonna post this link. This here is Rat's Nest Garage. Yeah, I'm very unprepared tonight. Usually I look at these channels and all this other stuff, um, but I haven't done it today. I just got back from camping. I was gone since Thursday, and let me see, how am I going to do this? Hang on, I'm getting there. I want to go into videos. Oh, here it is. Here, hey, I found it. I want to go into videos. Oh, here it is. Here. Uh oh. I don't know if that's going to work. Now, let's see. Go over here and pin the message. Okay, that should pin it up to the top. Let me see. Yep, it's pinned. Now, can you guys hear me? Let me see if I can play something on here. Yes, Rich. I've been going out there for about 14 years, something like that. Okay. So let me see. Did I miss anything here? No. All right. So back to the reviewing. Hey, there's auto salvage. You're showing up on my, what you call it first. Hello, auto salvage. Like I said, I'm very unprepared today. I usually look through these channels, but we're doing 6 of them today. And the only reason I did it today, I usually do it on a Saturday at 6:30. It'll be Saturday next Saturday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. But I was camping since Thursday, so I just got home somewhere around 3 o'clock today, I guess 2:30, something like that. And man, the sun took it out of me today. There's Auto Salvage saying hi to everybody. I do have Rat's Nest Garage pinned up on top. And then let me get a little bit bigger here. And hey, it's working. Okay, cool. I'm trying something new. I'm a button pusher. So anyway, Rat's Nest Garage. How come I can't? Where's this home at? Let me get out of here. Hang on. It should take me to his channel. There it is. There's his channel. There's his about. Now he has no channel description. So Rat's Nest Garage. I need some help here. It would be nice if I could explain your channel with a description. Now, not everybody likes to have a description. It's your channel; you get to do what you want with it. But it ever since I've been doing these reviews, I've been looking at channel descriptions just to see what's on the channel, see what they're doing. And I always look at a channel description as either like a resume or a job interview. You know, who are you? What do you do? And why do you do it? That's always nice to know. But anyway, it looks like he only has 2 videos. And the last one was 3 months ago, so he hasn't posted in a while. On the side, 2530. That was 80. Oh, okay. There you go. There you go. There. Yeah, I just saw 25 by 30 was 186 because I have him on a list here that I want to do some shout outs for. There's Outfits Garage. How you doing, Russell? I believe it's Russell. So anyway, Rat's Nest Garage, he only has 2 videos. He doesn't have anything in his about. We don't know what the channel's about. And then this is his intro. And even for his video description, he doesn't have anything either. So while that's playing, sounds good. What did I do? All right, I'm going to send him a comment that I'm reviewing his channel live right now. Another thing I want to bring up here is let me go to my YouTube.
So why, after all these years, do I still despise New York City? Why is it that any
you can tell who I watch, huh? He just auto play. All right, let's go back to his channel. Sorry about that. Okay, auto salvage says just staying out of the heat. Got window AC in the garage while I'm cleaning, but coming in to take a break and watch some Buck. Hey, thank you. Buck's in the house. So is auto salvage. So is Buffs. Oh yeah, I don't know if I got to see that one yet. I've been well, I was camping for a couple of days, so I didn't get to see many. And here's Smacky's. Hey, here to find some new channels. Well, Rat's Nest Garage. I mean, but he only got 2 videos to take a look at. What I want to do here is go in. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to go to my YouTube studio. All right. Then you go into content. And then let me get this one up here. And then I wanted to show, I know you guys have been watching this all the time, but in this little question mark here, if you hover over it, it has some good information there. A catchy title can help you hook viewers. When you create video titles, it's a good idea to include keywords your audience is likely to use when looking for videos like yours. And what happens, what I started to do is, if you look at all my Buick videos, it always has 1978 Buick Skylark, because that's what Buzz told me in the beginning. And I remember that here, Outfits is saying he's got that new video content coming soon. My phone crashed on me, but I'll have new setup soon. All right, Outfits, we'll be looking forward to it. But anyway, I started doing that, and then one day I'm looking for parts for I forget what I was looking for, intake gas, something or other. And I typed in 1978 Buick, and lo and behold, right there on Google, one of my videos comes up. I thought, look at that. So, and also, if you hit this Learn More, it gives you a whole bunch of stuff. There's even videos in here how to do thumbnails and image size and resolution and policies. And so YouTube's out there to help you out. Another one to help you out would be Roadkill. his email is right in here too. I didn't see. Maybe not. I thought it was right in here. But anyway, it's just roadkillcustoms.com or roadkillcustoms@gmail.com. But if you look right here, he says, "Are you a no-name national 500 participant or hope to be needing help with your YouTube channel and reaching 500 subscribers? There's help from sponsor Roadkill Customs. You just click here. And when you click here, you go down here, and there's banners you can download. See these banners? You can put them on your YouTube. You can print stuff out. Hey, Renegades. Hey, Punisher. So anyway, here just your name, your email address, phone number if you wanted to, YouTube channel link, your subscriber count, and when did you start your channel, and then just make sure you put a detailed question in there. What you want to, I need help with my video titles, or I need help with descriptions, or what do I do about my channel description? There's Unfinished Project. He always comes up with them neat little emojis. There's DRC Racing's in the house. What's up, fellas? Ball's hot down here in Florida. Well, I just come back from on a motorcycle all day, man. It was hot. Took it out of me. So anyway, there's a whole lot of help here from Buzz. I don't know about you guys if you know it or not. But down, if you keep scrolling down, is all the QR codes. Let me go back just to me here, and I'll show you my my business card I made. All right, see, I got the QR code on there. You just scan the code, and it goes right to my channel. So I'm out there in Johnstown. I take maybe 30, 25. I just grabbed a few cards out of the box and took them with me, not thinking. But I'm down there in Johnstown. There's tens of thousands of bikers down there. I'm standing on the corner and I'm handing, hey, you like YouTube? The guy says, yeah. I says, well, here, check my channel out. I handed out like 20 of them in like 10 minutes. I'm like, man, I could have handed out 1,000. But I think I netted a few subscribers. I don't know. I'd have to go and go look at the analytics. But let me go back to this. So anyway, there's a lot of help out there. Rat's Nest, if you have trouble with your video descriptions, your channel description, and there's Dancing Alone. Hello, Dancing Alone. You sent me that little message about Allentown and the benefit rides and stuff. I've been on a bunch of benefit rides. I may have been down there. I don't know. It's been a while since I was in Allentown. Those only has 700 or so subs. So how could he help that much? Well, he had subs, and then he got away from the YouTube stuff, and he lost a lot. Is from what I understand. But everything he has told me has worked for me. What do you say here? The work that you were doing in your videos is really cool. Well, thank you, Dancing Alone. I'm trying. I mean, I'm learning as I go along. I really didn't start putting videos out until the end of March or something like that. I don't know. It was somewhere around there. Okay, Outfits. He's got to run, guys. Have a good one and keep hammering. Yep. There's Dizzy Izzy. Thank you, Lord, for fat tires, loud pipes, big turbos, big motors, and all blowers. Amen. All right, Dizzy. So anyway, there's a whole lot of help out there. If you want, another one you can get a hold of is John Wilburn. John Wilburn, you can send him an email or get on one of his videos or his lives or something and reach out for help. he'll be glad. He's helped me a lot too. Matter of fact, I actually get a list now of all the subscribers, the updates on what's going on. But since we got 15. Wow, cool. I want to give a shout out to these guys here. There's 2, 4, 6. There's 8 guys, 8 channels that are putting content out, but they're slowly climbing. I just want to give a shout out to them. See if you can go check them out. Dizzy Izzy, he was just on here. Stephen Holtz, just drive it. He's got some pretty cool stuff. Unfinished Project, he's in here. I could put these guys' links up. If you need their links, just let me know. I'll put them up. 25 by 30 Garage, he's climbing along slowly. And he keeps putting content out. I missed he just put a video out of all the stars that were lined up, man. I think that stuff is cool, and I didn't get to watch them yet. We got Conrad 65. We got Cement Surfer. LB Bruins, he just put a video out today. I didn't get to see it yet. DRC is saying these gas prices to get to NA is going to be insane, but I'm sure it'll be worth it. I think it'll be worth it. You're just going to have to budget more money for fuel expense. I know it sucks, but what else are you going to do? I mean, that's one of my problems. If I want something, I just go buy it, and then I end up having to pay for it later. Yeah, see, there you go. Buff says 25 by 30 Garage's planet alignment video was very cool. I'm sure it was, because he's very informative when he talks about the things he's doing. There's Nathan's Garage. Just hello, everybody. And then what did Dancing Alone do? Speaking of hammers, I took a hammer to a wire wheel and a buffing wheel, one of those leather handle ones. I've had this wave of concern for U.S.-made tools cover over me this year. Oh, that's Unfinished Projects. Thanking Auto Salvage Outlaws. Nice frame painting. Oh, when he was doing a truck or something, wasn't he? So anyway, I think I said LB Bruins and the Wrench. The Wrench is just new to us, I think, too. As far as the no-name nationals, I think he just signed up a little while ago. So anyway, let's go back to Roadkill Customs. I gotta get back to my list. I'm getting ahead of myself again. Slow down, Mark. Slow down. So that was Rat's Nest Garage. His link is pinned up top. So if you want to go check him out, he only got a couple of videos. And Rat's Nest, if you're out there, reach out for help if you need help with any of your descriptions or channel description, video description, titles, or just anything. You can either send me an email, just post a comment on one of my videos, and I'll get back to you. So the next one is MoparManiacGarage. Let me go back. Hang on. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Paste. So this here is MoparManiac. Garage. And on a link. There's his link. Oh. I'll post that. I know when it comes up over here. Hey, I think Bubba Ayers is in the house. Let's see. Yep, we got Mopar Maniac pinned to the top. Okay, so how you doing, Bubba? I'm getting back on my my comments. All right, so now we're at Mopar Maniac. He's got 47 subscribers. Looks like he's only got 2 videos also. Let's see, play all. 1 out of 2. Okay. So you got 2 videos. He's only posted 5 months ago. So let me hit the videos, and I'll put a comment down in here. Reviewing your channel now. Oh, I already did that. Let's see if I can copy this one. Copy, paste. I'm lazy. I don't know if you know that or not. Yeah. Okay, so I sent him a. So Bubba says, during this heat, I've watched so much YouTube, the radiation from the phone probably going to keep me from shaving. I hope not. I hope not, Bubba. The radiation's not good. Now, what did Dancing Alone says? YouTube sent me a nice package. Well, letter, actually. It was the same box they used for the 1,000,000 subs plaque. Only mine had a letter. Al Gorthman signed it. It read, "We have made a new category." What's that mean? New category with Dancing Alone with the rentals. Okay, so Unfinished Project says he officially pulled out of the No Name Nationals. Oh, so Unfinished, you talking about Mopar Maniac? He jumped out, huh? All right. So we already looked at his channel a few times there.
Still BEI distributor. It's a
You don't get a 42. All right.
if anyone knows it.
Let's go back to his channel and see it's about all things Mopar, Street Machine, and Pro Street. Mark Shaw. No, Talking Mopars. Oh, okay. Talking Mopars officially out. And what's he say here? He read it. We made a new category here at YouTube based on your channel. We call it Endangered Channels. Thank you for your lame videos. And could you move to Facebook, Al? Oh, I hope he didn't send that. Hey, Terry, good to see you too. I'm doing pretty good. I actually got a little nap in today, and once I got home from all that heat, and then I was hoping I didn't sleep through this, but I did all right. But I'm very unprepared tonight. I usually go through these channels before I start talking about them. So he's got now he's got 50 subscribers. Cool. He must have just got a couple here. He's only got 2 videos. Go check them out. This one's 43. This one's, and he got a No Name Nationals. Maybe. I'll go back to, let's get rid of NASA, and I'll go back to here, and I'll show you when you hover over here. Even YouTube's helping you do your titles. Another thing down here, this one, writing descriptions with keywords can help viewers find your videos more easily through search. You can give an overview of your video, place keywords in the beginning of the description, which I've been trying to do that since I read this. I try to put like the keywords 78 Buick Skylark intake or carburetor problem or a camshaft replace. Um, and then also there's a little video in here too.
Having good titles and descriptions can be the icing on the cake to keeping your audience engaged.
Plus, she's easy to look at. So anyway, you go in there and you can also go back here to roadkillcustoms.com. And in here, right here, he says, "Are you a no-name 500 participant? Hope to need help with your YouTube channel reaching 500 subscribers? There's help from sponsor Roadkill Customs right here." And then when you click on here, I see he said that's a cool picture. MoparManiacGarage. Is he in here? I didn't see him. Let's go back. Are you talking about this one here with the charger? It is pretty cool. So anyway, back to Buzz here. Buzz will give you help. You just click here. If you ever need a there you go. Bubba says my titles, I just keep it real, no clickbait. Correct. Your title should reflect what's in the video. But anyway, Roadkill Customs here. There's banners in. You can just send him your name, email, phone, all that. If you need help with anything, there's also banners you can download. American Racing Association, Jeffers. So you could do all that, and also down here on the bottom too is all your QR codes, which we already went through. But just in case Mopar Maniac comes back in and wants to watch, that I wanted to make sure he knows all that stuff. So we're back at our list. Unfinished projects says it'll clickbait and heartbeat. And Bubba Ayers, I can't stand that clickbait stuff, but I get it, but I hate it. Yeah, but what their haters? There's what's his name? 93 Stang. But what the title, the video description or the titles do is when they're typing in Google, YouTube's a machine. They're just looking for numbers and letters and words and stuff. So they're just like your hashtags. When you put that in there, they come up quicker. And tags. There's also tags you can put in. Good evening there, Badass 93 Stang. I'll watch a couple from who I follow. If it continues, I'll stay subscribed, but no bell on anymore. Okay. Yeah, I guess that could be a little annoying getting all those notifications. I know myself, like my Facebook and other ones, I don't get notifications on my phone because I get so many. It just gets to be too much. So Dance Alone says, it's funny how channels that have a girl in each picture go from 0 to 7,000 in subs in 11 days. Yeah, well, sex sells. That's all I could say there. And if that's what they're going to do, then that's on them. I'm not going to do something like that. So Punish, I just went through and checked. I'm subbed everyone on in there. Okay, cool. Yeah, you did that last time too, because sometimes it just doesn't show up. So all right, Mopar Maniac, we checked your videos out, checked your about out. Got a little bit there. We need a little bit more to work with. So Check them out. If you like what you see, give them a sub. So we'll go back to, now we're going to do Zero G. He just put a couple of videos out today too, I think. What's Buff have to say here? He says, if my wife would dress up and pose with the cars, I'm sure I'd hit the algorithm overnight. You never know. You're going to try it. Next is Zero G. Let me copy his link. Put it down here. Paste it. And there we go. Can't type and talk at the same time, but Zero G Mopars. Oh, link. There we go. We're going to post that, and I'll put that up on the top. I'll pin that to the top. So Dan Salone bought a Delta table saw today. I could put up 5 videos about it and get 6, maybe 8 views. Some girl in shorts can get 23,000 views with the same table saw. That's correct. And you see that more and more. Here, Bubba's going to green. Oh, I thought I put that up there. Bubba's going to green screen a live beach behind me. See if that helps. Would that be a nude beach, Bubba? And Buff says no. They can either like what I put out on my channel, or they can go watch the free adult sites. Yeah. So no, he's not going to put his wife out there. Auto Salvage says he subbed at 893 channels and watched close to all of them when I get time. What gets me, the ones on top don't care and will not shout you out. Yeah, it's true. Bubba says maybe nude beach. What's it, Nathan saying? Dancing, you need to wear your shorts. He says, yeah, that was a good one. Buff says, now I guess we could all sport some fancy cutoffs at No Name Nationals. Bring back the 70s and 80s. Oh, my God. The short shorts. Dance alone, put on some short shorts. You might be, I just said that. You might be surprised. It's tough watching all the channels I'm subbed to now. Yeah, it is. I try to at least, well, I get they all come up in my feed. So Buff's got a shout out from Derek at Vice Grip Garage once, did nothing for his channel. No, they still have to, even if you shout it out, they still have to go visit your channel. So if they shout it out, they still have to get over there and look at it. So where were we? Zero G. Let's look at Zero G Mopars. Got 59 subscribers. He's let's see what he's got for his about. I have him pinned to the top. Yep. Mission: free knowledge through sharing in the random stuff, mostly 60s, 70s Mopar related. So he's the old school Mopar. Hey, there's rot to rat rod, rust to hot rod. Say that 3 times fast. Jungle Pam made it work. Changed the sport. There you go. And Auto Salvage, yeah, if they say go check out the channel, they come. If they don't, they won't. That's right. And No Name Nationals be a bunch of people dressed in rags because of gas prices. And Buff says he thought he was subscribed to Rot the Rat Rod, Russ the Hot Rod, but he is now. There you go. Cool. So anyway, back to Zero. Zero's got a couple heavy hitters in here too. We'll get to them. But he's a do-it-yourself home mechanic. He came on a live one night, and we were talking to him. He's sitting at his kitchen table, and he picks up a carburetor. I said, "Now there's a mechanic right there. He's got a carburetor on his kitchen table." So anyway, screen name 451 Mopar for B bodies only, and Mopars.com. He's sharing his project successes and failures. We all do that, I believe. Requesting feedback to help with my projects and YouTube channel. Yeah, just reach out there, Zero G. Please like and subscribe. Need 500 subscribers. He's at 59. So here's some of his project vehicles. Now, this is a pretty good, this is a decent, I mean, it's a solid channel description. His project vehicle is 69 Coronet RT convertible. He has a Coronet RT hardtop, a Coronet 500, Dodge Charger 500, Jensen Interceptor 3. I don't know what that is. A 2005 Dodge Ram 3500. So some of the projects he's doing is Transgo 48RE, build for the No Name Nationals. So he's doing the 69 Dodge Coronet 500 build for the No Name Nationals. Edelbrock ProFlow, FI Tech fuel injection, 69 Coronet wiring. Engine projects, doing a 512 stroker build, Mopar 350 prep. Engine swap for the No Name National, so he must be putting a 360 in that Coronet. Legend gear and transmission, 5-speed. Mopar 904 and a 518 transmission swap and Transgo HD. Cool. So you got a lot of things going on there. Definitely go check them out. What's Bubba says, Dancing, if I finish the truck, I'm going to borrow the sheet off the bed. Oh, I guess I missed the question there. Dancing, you can sub and it will cancel. You just need to double check from time to time. I've come back to channels only to see that I'm not subbed again. I just did that last week, I believe. A machine is in charge. It messes sometimes. Yes. And that's why I say about the video descriptions and your channel description, because it's a machine. They're going to search through the videos, and they'll search your video description and then your channel description, and hopefully you get a hit. There's Mike SR. That Mike Senior 340 or just SR 340? How you doing, Mike? Bubba says, I found dancing I have to watch, or a new follower has to watch at least 3 to 5 minutes of video and like 2 to 3 to stay. If not, it will delete you. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different things I heard about that. That's on with what he say, you have to sub comment. If not, they will take a sub away. Yeah, I've done all different things, and sometimes I keep them. Sometimes lately it's just been they've been there for a while. They were taking 6 and 7, and then now lately, knock on wood, they've only been taking 1, and then I'll get it back. Senior, Mike Senior. All right, thank you, Mike. Wasn't sure. Dancing commented 3 times. I wonder if Al thinks I'm spamming. And then yeah, I tried it. I try to also. Sometimes the words just aren't there though. But dancing alone is good with words. I comment on just about everything I watch. I try to comment 2 times so that AI records the extra comments on each video. Is that AI or AL? Al. AI, I think. Okay. You got to put the SR in there because Junior is way cooler. Okay, back to zero G. He's got a pretty cool picture there. There's his Coronet convertible. Let's see if we can figure out how many videos he got. Oh, this is the one today. It's just the sounds. Driving his Coronet. It's only a short one. Got a nice hood scoop. Oh, I'm sorry. Now let me take that back. You can see the hood scoop. I was floating around there, moving stuff around. Sorry about that. I think that's a cool shot. I'd like to be driving that. I'd like to just have that so I can use it as a description. So anyway, that's what I forgot to look at while I was in here. 69 Dodge RT convertible driving sound, hydraulic roller lifter noise. He has a little description there. Can't figure out how many. Let's go to home. Play all. I think that'll tell us. Yeah, he has 28 videos. I know we were just watching how many times. Okay, so you got the 69 Coronet, Mike's blown 360, 489 case RMP. So he's doing some other heavy duty work. Coronet 500 is alive. That's when he first started it. After, yeah, Bubba, I like that scoop too. I think that's a cool shot. There he is there. That's zero G. Introduction, he just signed up. Mopars and muscle cars. Roadkill nights, no prep time, Kansas City. There's some drag racing videos he got there. So go check him out. If you like what you see, give him a sub. And we'll move on. Oh, and then may put the cowl hood on the C10. Bubba's got some nice trucks. Algorithm. Oh, I gotcha. Al and I are on a first name basis. And what's Alva's Auto Salvage has? I made it 564 times in 2 days. 3 add and 8 would leave. Yeah, how about that? And Buff says I need something that sticks out of the hood so I have an excuse to run no hood. Ah. Okay. So now we'll go back to, that was zero G. Bikes with Turlo. Oh, I believe that's all. Let me get back in here and see if I can. The Bikes with Turlo, B Dubs, and Garage Link. Okay. Bikes with Turlo's young lad is joined in the crew here. He has 69 subscribers. Let's see how many videos he has.
Guy here in the portable garage.
He has 4 videos at.
Cleaning it up so we can actually build the hot rod frame. We've got a package that's right there. That's a part for the hot rod. You'll find out what that is later. I think the first order of business is putting out this frame right here, so it goes all the way down there. So we have somewhat of a pathway and more space to take things in and out. So I think my dad's plan with that frame right there is to cut it down and put it somewhere else.
Well, I'm sure you guys heard of Turlo's Garage, right? That's his young lad. He's entering his bicycle into the race. He wants to race. I forget one of the other guys. Hey, Buff says he's got 70 subs now. I think it's pretty cool. Young lad's building a bicycle to to go race at the drag race. This here one here is Bikes with Turlos. Link. All right, we'll put him up there. I'll attach him to the top once it comes over here. There we go. Pin him up on top. Please pinned message. There we go. So back to Bikes with Turlos. I wanted to. So it begins. No Name Nationals. Let's see.
I made it to the No Name National. Now I got a real problem. What car do I take? Maybe I take the Mortal Kombat Dad Rod Van. Ooh, it'd be really fun to do drag racing in a rally car, especially with a 6-speed.
But do I want to build my own car? And this is going to be the hot rod. Would you help me build the hot rod, Dad?
Part 2.
I feel like I've just been shanghaied. In this portable garage is what we have for the hot rod. I don't know. What do we have in here? Well, there's props from prior videos. There's my free chainsaw. There's the rear axle. Oh, there's a chair in here. There's this stuff piled up. I know the engine's right over there. A lot of the parts I was going to use are there. There's my battery charger. We're going to have to go through this and sort all this out and figure out what we have. I think we got to be rolling out of here in about 140 days. It's going to take us 2 days to get there. Plus, I've got Rallycross Fest. I got to get the pit.
All right, so he's got a pretty big video description here. Building a hot rod not easy. 14-year-old building one out of mostly free parts is more difficult. To top it off, I need 500 subscribers to finish the build in 140 days. Pressure is on to qualify. Hot Rodding has its set of plans, T-bucket plans, blazer, switches. That must have been something else, but he did say something about, well, maybe they are. You'll have to watch that. And check it out. But there's a video of build part 1 and part 2. Hot rods video for No Name Nationals will be on this channel. So let's go back to his about. Oh, he doesn't have a channel description. I forget who. You'll have to go through his videos and see who he's going to race the bicycles down the track. Man, I wish I could remember. Like I said earlier, I apologize. I'm not prepared today. So he's got 4 videos making room to build a No Name Nationals rat rod. So it begins, and what will be happening on Bikes with Turlos. 2 weeks ago was the last one he did. That's when he got all the from Buzz Roadkill. So go check out Bikes with Turlos. Little guy's going to put a bicycle together and race a bicycle at the track. Darn, I wish I could remember. Oh, don't get old. B-Dub's Garage is the next one. Copy link. Paste it. So this one here is B-Dubs. Link. There we go. There it is. Let's pin it to the top. So, bikes with Turlos. Now B Dubs. Okay, there we are. We're at B Dubs. Looks like you got 79 subscribers. Let's see if we can figure out how many videos he's got going on here. 25.
Hey everybody, Brian, B-Dub's Garage. Let me give you a quick update, or lack thereof update. It's been so cold, I haven't been motivated to get out here. It's been in the 20s and colder. Today it's finally above freezing, so I came down for a few minutes, but I can't do much today. I gotta work nights, so I gotta get to bed here shortly, but just thought I'd give you a quick update. I haven't really touched the car, like I said, in a few weeks, but I have been accumulating some parts and brought some more down today.
So that's definitely a Mopar. But I don't see any video description. We'll have to, Plymouth 74 Plymouth Scamp. There you go. Parts, more parts, but no progress. Let's see what it's about. We forgot to look at it. He has nothing for his channel. So B Dubs, you need a little help here. Give us some information about your channel, so we know what we're looking at. Finally, some work on the Duster. So that's a Duster. The other one was what did I say? The other one was a Plymouth something. I'm not good with them anymore. I used to know all the cars. So last video from B Dubs is 3 months ago. I get it. Sometimes it's tough to get content, but regular posts are what draws people and keeps them. Draws them in and keeps them. Well, I mean, I just put the video out today of the chimney cap because I was on vacation. I was camping and stuff, so I didn't have my laptop, so I just used my phone. I figured I always try to have some videos that I can produce something and get it out there, because I try to do every other day at 10:30 in the morning. I post a video. I've been just trying to do that and stay up with it. And everything I do is put a short out a day. Cousin Cletus, stuff with Cletus. I forget his channel name. I just know him as Cousin Cletus with the Volvo. He did a challenge, 1 sub a day for 50 days, and let's see how many subscribers you got. And a couple, I guess about a week ago or something, I looked and I had like 42 subs in 28 days. But my problem is trying to try to get the content for a short. So I've been going to it looks like Dizzy's heading out. See you later, Dizzy. Thanks for stopping by. He says, take care, Buck, and good evening, everyone. And hey, Big Block. Okay, got you on in the car, headed home. All right. Cool. Same here. But anyway, the shorts have been doing pretty good. So when I go to the car shows, I go to the drag strip. This No Name Nationals was one of my bucket lists. I never raced on a drag strip. And my nephew races every week. He's in a points thing going on, bracket racing. So, and I've been telling him for years and years and years that I wanted to go see him race. And then I said, "Hey, will you help me out?" He said, "Sure." He has a channel too, Whiskey Racing. I'll put a link up here. Anyway, he let me get my channel. I need to find can't find it now. Anyway, I've been going to the racetrack with him and he's been giving me little little tidbits of help. And I was down the track, 6 or 7 times now, and starting to dig it. And I get to spend time with my nephew, which I haven't done much of in many years. There he is here, Whiskey Racing. I'll get his link here. Copy. I'll just put it in there. I won't pin it to the top. In case you want to go check him out. He's a good kid. He ain't a kid anymore, but anyway, back to B-dubs. Where were we? So I've been down. So there's Buffs. Buffs. That's another thing that's happening with this No Name Nationals. Is Buffs has never drag raced, but have been to them many times. Looking forward to put some rubber down on the track. Yeah, I was out there the one time I forgot to hit the button for traction control, and I went to go do a burnout, and that was it. So that was pretty funny. But I'm only using my stock Chrysler 300 with a V6 in it. And hey, Mr. Will, I didn't get to see the rest of your live last night because I fell asleep. But way to step up, dude. You're a good man. And Nathan says it's been a long time since I drove my car on the track. Yeah, we used to drag race on the street, playing around and stuff. And I never really raced for money or anything, but I always wanted to do it. I've been to a lot of dirt racing. As a matter of fact, we used to have a little micro sprint, a little 270 Honda 2-stroke running on alcohol. So anyway, he got back to B-dubs. Plymouth Duster, trunk removal. Well, you can see by the first video we played, he went deep into that Duster. And you can go back and watch it. Start of another 71 Plymouth Duster, start of another project. So, did I say how many videos he had? I don't think we did that, did we? Let's check it out. Oh yeah, it's 25. That's right. That's
Hey,
where.
everybody.
That's
Brian,
right.
Duck Garage.
I forget so easily.
Update.
And his about, he didn't have anything in about, so I really can't tell you about his channel. Hey Robert, how you doing? You have to tell us about your. Oh, so Smacky's. I guess you figured it out that I have the YouTube Premium. I don't get the commercials up there. I guess I don't know. It's just like Sirius XM. You don't get the commercials, but you got to pay for it. I think it's $12.70 with the tax or something a month. First month was free, but I like it because it doesn't mess with me when I'm doing these. And so, and you get there's a couple other things you get with it. I never really looked into it. What I've been doing is you get YouTube Music, which is just a bunch of YouTube things, videos of music, and I get to play them in my car and stuff. So Buff says he likes the YouTube Premium. Kind of weird to not have ads, but when I watch someone else's, I get annoyed by the ads. Robert wants to know how everybody's doing this fine Sunday evening. I hope I'm not running too late. No, I'm doing all right because I think Uncle Tony comes on at 8 o'clock Eastern or something. That's why I did it at 5:30 today. I give you get this in. I didn't want to miss it. Yeah, and the ads annoy me too, and since I don't have them anymore, I enjoy it more, I think. So back to B Dubs. So Big Block 402, he is premium too. B Dub doesn't have any channel description. Got 25 videos. Whole bunch of stuff going on with the Duster trunk. Looks like he does a lot of body work, engine work. So go check him out. If you like what you see, give him a sub. I think he already got one, didn't he? Let me see. I got my list, my updated list. Yeah, he got 2. Cool. I'm just happy I can help. When I started to do this stuff, I was yes, Robert, I enjoy. I actually the motorcycle event I did the live of the parade. That's always cool, but there's so many people there. But I have more fun at the campsite with the fellas and laughing and carrying on. My side was hurting, laughing so much, but we had a great time. And it's like 12 or 13 years, 14 years, or something like that. I've been doing that. So I forget where I was at now. So go check B Dubs out. He's got a couple subs here. Who are we going after next? B Dubs and then Big Belly Racing. I think that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Big Belly Racing. I know what I forgot to do. Let's put his link up here first. Paste. And this is Big Belly Racing, right? Oh, yeah. Wish I could type and talk at the same time. Hey, there's Landon. This here is Barrow's cousin. I think it's cousin, right, Landon? Cousin Mike. Good to see you too, Landon. So he's up here. Let's pin him to the top. Let's look at his channel. His channel has Freedom Tours. Last time was a month ago, but a lot of his videos are shorts. I'm not going to play any because of the music copyright stuff. I don't want to have to deal with all that stuff. So if you want, go check his channel out. Check his, but all of his shorts and videos were from the Freedom, January 28, 2020, Freedom Convoy up there in Canada with all the truckers. But he's got a bunch of them. So if you like that stuff, go check him out. And if you like what you see, give him a sub. Leave him a comment. Let's see, his about. His about is the originally the intentions was to be an automotive content channel, being expanded to support the freedom in Canada and USA. Freedom Convoy from Windsor, Ontario, Motor City, Canada and the USA. So originally it was about automotive content, but he moved over to the Freedom Convoy. That's Big Belly Racing. That'll take us to the end here. So he's got an about, tells you what's going on with the channel. I guess we could see how many he has. Little shorts. I think they're all little shorts. Well, no, here's staging for the Freedom. And here's an 84 Dodge Ram Charger, 904 transmission. So that was March 6, 2021. That was a long time ago. So it looks like Auto Salvage Outlaws is 4 away from 600. And Irish Outlaw Garage is in the house. Howdy, Mr. Ambulance Driver. So we're done with that one. That's Big Belly Racing. Got 88. So he got 2. Cool. I'm sure he appreciates it. I'm subscribed. I'm subscribed to everybody on No Name National. What's Buff's got to say there? He's in the, hey, now I'm an ambulance driver. Hey, thank you, Punisher. He's really into the race, drag racing. He does an update on his points race every week, and he goes through them numbers. It's all French to me, but he's really into it. And he's always been into it. He's ever since he got his driver's license, he's been drag racing. Matter of fact, they bought a brand new 2005 Dodge Neon, tore all the seats and stuff out of it to lose some weight, and went drag racing with it. And has trophies for it. It's pretty cool. His mom used to drag race too. They got a 73 Dodge Dart with a 440 in it. And right now it's down. Well, his mother died, but right now it's down because they knocked the rear out of it. So let's go back to the buzz here. No Name Nationals. We'll go over this one more time about help from sponsor. If you guys need help with any of your channel descriptions, video titles, reach out to Buzz, reach out to John Wilburn. You can reach out to me, and I'll help you get to them guys. Because I'm not no professional title dude either. But I'll tell you what, when Buzz reviewed my channel and gave me some hints and tips, I've been doing it, and I've noticed a difference just by some of the Mr. Will wants to know if you think he rode the Junkyard Jet Boys too hard. No, I don't think so. Hey, that's life there, Mr. Will. If they don't get it from you, they're going to get it from somebody else. I mean, but I don't think you rode them hard at all. I think you just set it straight. That's all. You know. And yeah, you see my ambulance coming, you're better off dead. That's funny. Okay, so sometimes, but not because it has no floors. Usually because someone is trying to die on me. I guess I missed something there. Maybe this was garage. Buff, do you stand in it? Punisher says, "What's up, Irish Outlaw?" Buff's Garage says, "Mr. Will's dying big red. I think you did great. Hopefully the motivation keeps going until September." Yeah, Mr. Will, you got a whole lot of motivation on your channel too, and hopefully, and like he says too, I think the motivation will get them guys to get their car finished too. You know, I mean, you even see Uncle Tony every now and then. He'll say something about, those guys got to get moving. Well, I guess we all do, because it's down to what is it, 96 days or something? It's 90 some days now. And even Auto Salvage Outlaw says Mr. Will's dying beaver. Now I got to teach them. They got to learn. Oh yeah, got to learn. So let's get rid of this. We're done with the reviews tonight. So all those channels that I did were on all their links in case you missed it or if somebody else wants to know. It's 95 days. Stop reminding me. Sorry, Buff. But all those channels that I are on in the video description, the live description, their links are in there. I also have some links, and I keep forgetting of the last guys, not the last three guys, but the three guys that are closest to the top. Bubba Ayers. Let's get Bubba here. Copy the link and paste it. There's Bubba Ayers' link in case you're not subscribed to him. He's got 486. He needs 14 to get up there. All right. We also got Mongrels. I just want to post these guys' links just in case somebody's not sub to them yet. And then the other one is my buddy there, Big Block 402. He's got that sweet truck. Candy cane. There's Big Block 402. I'm going to post all those guys' links there just in case maybe we can help them guys out because they're getting closer. Right now, Bubba Ayers has 486. Mongrels has 451. And Big Block has 434. I was watching his Big Block's live the other day about he was taking the camshafter out of the Big Block. And he said, yeah, he says, I got 427 subs now. He says 427 Big Block. And now he's at 434. He's creeping along. Yeah, I dig that candy cane truck too. I think it's pretty cool. Those stripes are pretty neat. Rich says, if it's an ambulance, you got a chance. If it's a hearse, it's got to be worse. Oh, man. He's being potent, don't know it. So now let's get rid of this thing here. There I am. Let me go back through and see if I missed anything. So take care, fellas. Have a great week. All right, Mr. Will, you still doing your Thursday night, or did you do that last night? I fell asleep. I didn't get to see the whole live. You still doing a Thursday night with Nolan? Okay, Landon, take care. I wanted to see your video on smashing that phone apart. I think that's pretty cool. And Irish Outlaw, mine was an ambulance hearse coroner's car. Oh, it was wow, triple duty. And Mr. Will is still having his live on Thursday, so go visit his live and get in the chat and see what's going on. I missed it. I think they put a little hint on what it is last night, or talked about it last night, but I fell asleep. And Punisher says, later, everyone. Buck, good live, sir. Well, thank you, Punisher. I see John Wilburn's in the house, too. Mr. Will do it twice. Auto Salvage says, hello, John. What's this? Buff says, I watched Landon because I'm going to smash his phone. I think that's a pretty cool video, but I didn't get to watch it yet. No, what did he say? He says, oh, that's unfinished. He's going to take his phone fishing to see if it's still waterproof. Unfinished project, sitting here watching the fuel pump climb and climb and climb. Buff says, what? What? John Wilburn. He says, Landon says it still works. Punisher said, what's up, John? Well, I think the reviews went a little quick tonight because a couple of those guys don't have any videos for a while now. We didn't really have much to talk about. But I think the neat one there was bikes with Turlos. That little guy putting a bicycle together to go race. Supposed to build a hot rod with his dad, too. Okay, so there you go, Irish Outlaw. You can check out his ambulance videos are starting tonight. So, Irish Outlaw, did you come up with enough license plates for them floors? I mean, there's a lot of license plates. I saw that little. I think it was a little short you put out there. So John Wilburn's watching everybody approach 500 with 95 days to go. Oops, sorry, Buffs. Didn't need to remind you again. And Nathan tries to sub people he sees in live chats. Unfinished project. Woohoo! 9 miles to the gallon. I'm sorry, Buff. And Irish Outlaw is rocking. Yeah, he is. He's got a lot of neat stuff. He ain't got enough license plate, but he did find his flooring. So that should be interesting because there's a whole lot of Fred Flintstone car there. 94. Oh. Hate to do a Buff, but here you go. 94 days, 5 hours, and 10 minutes to be exact. Wow, 21 people. I think I hit a record. I don't know. I never. Dang. Buff says, dang it. Well, that is reality. I did find out, though, that my Buick, I can get historic tags for it. Antique tags, historic and antique tags, and I won't have to get it inspected, so I won't have to fix the rust to be able to drive it down the road. Here's another one for you, Buff. They're all helping you out. Only 13 Saturdays. Irish Outlaw says, quiet, Wilburn. Yeah, Buff says, you tell him, Irish Outlaw. Yeah, it wasn't bad when he was up around like 180 days, 190 days, or whatever. He had that orange card. The orange, I was just talking about it. The orange paper waits for no one. Boom, boom, boom. How about that live that John had the internet with the Junkyard Jet Boys? Daddy's Money Garage. That was pretty cool. I really enjoyed the Mr. Will and the unsubscribed campaign. That was pretty cool. Everybody got involved with that one and was wondering what was going to happen. Oh, so he had an orange card that said 256 at one time. Wow. 156, 161 days ago. There's Travis. How you doing there, Travis? It looks like we have an hour before Uncle Tony. Don't make us unsubscribe to all of you. And then John Wilburn lives are always a good time. Can't wait to see it all in person. Let me get rid of this thing here. Stop screen. There's Travis. Travis always do. When do you guys want to jump on here? I thought he would just pop in. Well, thanks for popping in there, Travis. Oh, wrong one. Man, they're coming in fast now. I'm having a hard time. Now I see what they mean by you put it when you're in a live chat and you put a comment in there and they go right past it. It's like, hey, you missed my comment. Now I can see, they come by so fast. John Wilburn lives are always a good time. Can't wait to see it all in person. Round 2 of unsubs. Shoot you a link. Well, here, I'll just put, I don't know how to do that. I don't have, let me just invite you. Copy the clipboard. Okay. Did that. Copied. Boom. Renegade's back. Hello, Renegade. Here you go, Travis. I'll only let one or two in so I don't get too crazy around here. Yeah, John gets 750, 900 chats per hour. Wow, that's a lot. I'm driving, but let me see when I get home in a bit. All right. Well, I'll keep this thing going if you guys want to keep going. If you guys want to go over to Uncle Tony, that's fine too. I only did it on a Sunday night because I was on vacation and I was able to get home in time to do it. I had to stream. There's Travis.
How's it going, bud?
Oh, pretty good. How you doing?
I'm enjoying my day off, sitting around the house doing nothing.
Well, sometimes that's a good thing.
Well, that's the only day off I have this week. So
the only thing that sucks is when you have a day off and you have lots to do and you don't want to do anything.
Right.
Yeah.
I got most all the work done in the truck I could get done right now yesterday. So I worked a half a day yesterday. So today I was like, I ain't gonna do nothing today. I'm just gonna sit around. I've been watching movies. Just chilling out, drinking coffee, watching movies.
Yes, Punisher. I use my my laptop with the cam that's in it. I did try using my phone, and I wanted to try using my GoPro, but it's well. But the lighting matters a lot too.
Yeah.
So I have 4 lights on in here just so I have enough light so you can see me. Now, what do you use, Travis? Just use your phone?
Well, I either use my phone or I have my 4K camera.
Okay.
That I use when I'm videoing, but when I'm on lives like this, it's just the
phone.
The camera on the laptop.
Now did a live yesterday, and used the StreamYard for the first time on my phone, and I can only use the camera that was facing me off the screen. I couldn't switch it to the other one. Is that the way that works?
See, I've never used my phone on the lives.
Okay.
I've watched lives on my phone, but I've never used them to get on the live.
All right.
So it was like when I did the carburetor cleaning live, I had my 4K camera hooked up, and I was using that on the live, and that worked out pretty good.
Okay.
And then what was it? Last Tuesday, I did the live for Jason because he was having technical issues.
Right. Yep. Yep. And that's what happened with Barrows last night. He was having technical issues, and Mr. Will jumped in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I was watching it, and I fell asleep. So I didn't get to see it all. But they didn't get started till late.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I went to bed kind of early last night. I was wore out.
Yeah, it seems like the older I get, the more the sun, and when I'm out in the sun, it's really taking it out of me. Wow.
Yeah, well, I worked from 5 until noon when I got home, and then went out there and worked on the truck for a little bit until about 4:30. And it was just brutally hot yesterday.
Yeah.
And that heat sucks it out of me. So
Yeah, well, it's only up near 90s up here. Where you guys have been down around up around 100 or something, haven't you?
oh yeah, the real feel was 103 yesterday or whatever. We had a big rainstorm come through today, and it dropped it down to 75 degrees.
Yeah, it's like
I went outside earlier, and I was like, man, this is nice. If it wasn't raining, it'd be great.
So Punisher says he uses his old laptop still runs Windows 8. Yeah, I had Windows 7 on my last laptop, and some of the programs or things I was running didn't want to run on it, so I had to go buy a new one. And I just got Renegade's asking what brand laptop do you have. The camera I'm out kind of sucks. So this one's not the best either, but it works. I think it's pretty good. But I got an HP Envy X360. It is.
I'm not even sure what mine's an HP also.
Yeah.
My wife bought it for me, a year and a half ago, 2 years, something like that.
Yeah, I just got this one. I think I got it right before Christmas because my other one I couldn't use it much anymore, and I think this one was like $1,200. But I wanted to get one. I wanted to get one because I was planning on doing this YouTube thing for a while, and I thought, well, if I buy a laptop, I want to get one with the video card in it. I can't think of the name of it, but a good enough
graphics card. Yeah, the graphics card.
Yeah, the graphics card. That's it. So,
I want to say, was it? I think it's early September. Windows is coming out with their next version of Windows.
Okay.
So that's the time to buy like a good Windows 10, because they'll put them all on sale to get rid of them to get the new computer. You know, it's kind of like the new cars. You know, best time to buy a new car is a year late.
Right.
You know, because they're putting them on sale. It's the same way whenever they're coming out with a new operating system. So around the end of July, 1st of September, probably be a really good time if anybody wanted to buy a computer this year. So go on sale, and you can get a lot more computer for a lot less money.
Right.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay. Punisher Le Mans just hit 254. He was at 250 today. So Buff says he tried Windows 11, crashed his brand new laptop, wiped it clean, and went back to Windows 10.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is if you have one that's set up for Windows 11 from the factory, it'll probably be okay.
Right.
There's
Well,
probably still some bugs and stuff in it, but no, I didn't like Windows 10 when it first came out. Gotten used to it, I guess.
Yeah, that's all the laptops at work have, Windows 10. And then when I bought this, Windows 11 was already on it, I'm like, well, it's not much different, but there's a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget to check out that Buck Does It dude. He needs a few subs himself.
All right. I am three away from the 900 mark.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm watching this inch up. And somehow, Two Hacks, he shot up because he was like 20 behind me, and he shot up, and now he's like 30 ahead of me. I don't know what video he did, but it shot him up like 50 subscribers really quick.
Well, he's doing a lot of shorts now too, and I've noticed since I've been doing the shorts, I've been getting little bits and pieces here and there.
Yeah. I got a pretty good review on my last video about the spacers and stuff. Hope everybody liked the intro on it.
Yeah, I wanted to watch that, and I've been on vacation for the last couple of days, and I didn't get to watch much. I was doing too much laughing and carrying on.
Enjoying the days off, huh?
Yeah. I'm going to pin this one since it's me. I pinned myself. Auto Salvage Outlaw is only three away from 600.
Nice.
He also, Auto Salvage built his own computer, did he say there? I forget. He says, I built our computers, Windows 11.
Yeah, I know a couple people that build computers, but I ain't really heard anything about people building laptops now. Desktop computers, yeah, but laptops, I haven't heard too many people, or if anybody, building a laptop.
Yeah, I bought a
I'm
cheap
sure you
laptop.
could do it.
Yeah, I bought a cheap laptop years ago, and I thought, well, I'll just add my own RAM to it, and it did okay, but I got pissed off and I bought new ones. Renegade finally hit 630. He was stuck at 625, 627 for a while.
Thank you, Nathan. Yeah, the video just kind of came to mind because of a comment that I'd gotten. So I decided to go ahead and do the video, and the Star Trek thing just kind of popped into my head on it. So I figured it'd be kind of neat to do that. I wasn't going to go too far with the Star Trek theme, but it seemed like it worked out pretty good.
John Wilburn says, I was Two Hack's first subscriber and MoparManiac's first subscriber a few years ago. And then,
do we need to get you a T-shirt? Just messing with you, John.
Two Hacks came out of nowhere. He literally showed up after I watched Vice Grip Garage. And then he mentioned No Name National. Next thing you know, here I am.
Yeah, Jeff makes some really good videos.
Yeah,
I'm really amazed he hasn't crossed that 1,000 mark yet.
well,
am.
Yeah, he keeps flying up there.
Yeah, well, I mean, his content warrants it though. He's a very likable guy. He's got a lot of charisma in front of the camera. He's doing a lot of good tech videos.
Yeah, I just checked. He got 934 right now.
Yeah.
Mr. Will just jumped up a pile too.
Now, Rich, that I got like 3,000 or 300,000 views, but most of them are out of my shorts, so they don't matter. Really, it's the watch hours that they really look at you for. So, I mean, if you go to your monetization, even if you're not monetized, it will tell you how many actually watch hours they're crediting you for the algorithm.
Punisher
And I
says
only
2
got
X.
like 1,100. 2X. Yep.
Be up there with pole barn soon. There's Max
Yeah.
Wedge is in the house. Hey, Max Wedge.
How's it going, Max?
Yeah, well, I was just up to visit him. Yeah, 2 Hacks is definitely a rock star.
Yeah.
His project, his first subscriber was Poor Man's Speed Shop.
So yeah, is there a place where it lists where your subscribers came from? Because I know I have all these subscribers, but I can't see names on them.
Yeah, I haven't found anything where they come from. Every now and then I'll get I got a new subscriber today. The name came up. You know?
Right, but I mean, there's no like log that I can find on my page that says, well, all these people. Hold on one second. I gotta stop my camera, but I'll still be here. But there's nothing that says, these people. The studio will tell you. I'll have to look at that again. I've been digging around in there. I couldn't find anything, John.
Yeah, me too. Every now and then I'll see, the recent subscribers, and it's still the last 3, and it only gives you. Oh, and that's in the last 90 days. But I always seem to get the last ones. But I guess maybe there's something in there, and that's another thing I didn't look into today. I forgot to look into. Is I always like to go in and because there's a whole lot of YouTube help for your channels.
Right.
Even Big Block says in studio, you can go in and find out. Oh yes, I can go in, but I can't find out who the subscribers are.
Right.
We figured that one out.
I'm over here now, and let's see.
Okay, so Out of Order Garage says, but studio won't tell you where they are from.
Oh, okay. I mean, you can go to your like analytics, and then that'll show you how many subscribers you have right now. But I don't think it gives names of your subscribers.
Yeah.
And give you a live count.
But I did find out on there where you can go and see how many subscribers you get from your videos and then your shorts and your lives too. You can go in there and look. So John says each video's analytics will tell you net subs gained and lost. It will tell you only the subs with that make their subscriptions public. Okay, so there, yes.
Oh, so you'd have to dig through there.
Right.
Okay.
Because if you ever look at Jason's garage, his subs aren't public. All he has is, if you go and look on his page, he just has how many videos he has. So you can make your subs public or not somewhere in there. I haven't seen that yet.
Right.
So Unfinished Project says he has yet to get a subscriber from a short.
Really?
Yep. I'll go see if I can find him here. Analytics.
Auto Salvage. I was getting those when I had like 100 subscribers. They were throwing the commercials in there. They don't have to pay you for it. You don't get anything for it, but they're still going to put commercials in your videos. And if you look down the really, really fine print down there, when the rules and regulations that YouTube has, they say they can do it because you're on their site.
Yeah, I just looked in the last 28 days. I had 38 subscribers from shorts. I just got one yesterday. Not yesterday, day before. Friday. I got two on Thursday from Shorts.
Yeah, I got, let's see, in the last 28 days, I've gotten 88 of them. And see, like I was saying earlier, I've gotten 50,000 views in the last 28 days, but my watch hours are junk. Really, I mean, I think I got like 1,100. You'd think with all that, you know, with all them views, I'd have more watch hours, but most of my views come from my shorts.
Right.
So,
So do
and
mine
I got some short videos that have, 70,000 views on them, which is, I don't get it because it doesn't make any sense. You make a video and say, man, that video is good, it's great. And you make a little silly short video and it gets 1 million views. It doesn't make any sense.
And YouTube Studio page, scroll down until you see subscribers, click on it, and it'll take you to it. And then top right corner it says 90 days. Click on the lifetime. I see Dr. Art's in the house. Glad to see you.
What's up, Dr. Art?
Keep you in that jail.
What's it say?
John
were you
says
talking
there's lots
about,
of
Doug?
subs who don't show on mine because their subscriptions aren't set to public. Like UTG and Unity, that's Uncle Tony, and Unity Motorsports don't show because they're set to private. So if they're set to private, you're not going to see them anyway.
Right.
Renegade says, hey, Doc, Travis subscribed to me on December 6, 2020, and his sub shows.
Okay.
Yes, Renegade, I saw you start doing some shorts.
Shorts are actually kind of fun.
Yeah, the hardest part is getting the content,
Yeah.
I wish I was as creative as some of the people. Man. And Buff says there's no rhyme or reason to it sometimes. Travis?
Oh, yeah. There's not. I just kind of just hope for the best.
Buff's always, I make shorts on YouTube or reels on Instagram, and the stupidest things get views and likes, and what I think is good gets just a few. Exactly. I know. I put a little 8-second video of me running through a mud puddle in my pickup truck, and I think there was like 2,000 views. Which isn't 1 million, but it's just, because some of them I get 8, 10, 12. And I think they're good. And then Landon.
Okay, I didn't figure it out. Okay.
Okay, cool. Hey, you learned something tonight.
Yeah, I learned something.
Most views by far is a 17-second short of my calf that I bottle fed. How about that? See? It goes back to that. I forget who said it. Somebody said it on a live or somewhere or whatever. Just hit record.
Well, I watched some of those videos of, how to get your channel going and stuff like that. And they were interviewing this woman that does, like, they moved out of the city and they moved to this little farm or whatever, like 5 acres or so, and they made their own little farm. And they said instead of like explaining what they're doing, they just kind of videotape what they're doing. If they're picking up eggs or feeding the calves or whatever. And I mean, they got like 1 million subscribers, and their views get, their videos get thousands and thousands of views.
Their Punisher has his most views are his son sketching the Punisher skull on his hood. How about that? I missed that video.
Yeah, I did too. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that.
I'll have to go look for that.
Find that video. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go find that. Good. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Buff says crossing viewer boundaries at Landon Custom Classics.
I'm still setting up my perpetual engine or what do you call it? Perpetual motion mock-up that I'm going to do a video on
Okay.
to disprove. I'm going to try and disprove it because I know it won't work. You can't have a generator and a motor working together. You can't have a motor run a generator to run the electricity for the motor.
Yeah, because
It'll run out of power.
Yeah, when I
It'll
was in
work for a little
electrical,
while.
yeah, Travis, when I was in electrical class way back in high school, my dad said to me, "Why can't we get a fan to run a generator and unplug it and plug the fan back into the generator once you get it spinning?" He said, "Ask your teacher about it." So I went and asked the teacher about it. He says, "You don't get nothing for free."
Right.
And that was his
It'll
answer.
work. It'll work for a little bit,
Right.
but you're using more power than you're producing. And
Right.
if you produce a higher voltage for your motor, you'll burn your motor up.
Gotcha. And then even if you did like flywheels and stuff and get some more weight going, it's still going to degenerate till it
Right. It'll extend the life of it, but you're still going to degenerate because if that's the only thing you're using, you're fine. But once you put other loads on it, then your time shortens dramatically. Put a light bulb on it. Well, the light bulb's using power, so you don't have as much power to turn the generator from the motor. So it's a spiraling concept.
Yeah, one short circuit's going to stop it dead too.
Oh yeah.
Auto Salvage says a lot of auto channels become cartoon channels.
Yeah.
How are we going to pass Auto World down to Cartoon World? LOL.
I'm trying to get down here. This is probably gonna take me a while. 'Cause I got almost 1,000. Well, I'm trying to get down to my first subscriber. I'm just kind of curious who the first subscriber was.
You got a lot of pages to go through, don't you?
Well, actually, I don't know why I'm doing it that way. Let's see. Let's do date subscribed and do it backwards. There we go.
But Max Wedge just said nobody figured out perpetual motion yet. I was going to say that, Max, that if somebody ever figured it out, they'd already be using it by now.
Well, the person that figured it out probably got killed, and we'll never hear about him.
Bubba
But
Ayers
actually,
welcome back, Bubba.
my niece was the first one to ever subscribe to me on January 11, 2017.
Oh, how about that?
Yep.
Big Block made it home. Good job, Big Block.
Where were you making it home from?
He was at work, I believe.
Hmm.
See you later, Big Block.
Yeah, we still gotta. I gotta get over there and hang out with him because him and who's the other guy? They live over
Leighton.
close
You're talking
to
about
me.
Leighton?
Yeah, Leighton. They're like
Yeah.
20, 30 minutes from me, so I need to make it over there to him. Yeah.
Yeah, Leighton was on here earlier. Yeah, Big Block was at work.
Yeah.
Irish Outlaw made it back home.
I've only been outdoors one time today, and that's all I want to be outside.
I was out all day. Well, I was camping, so I was outdoors for since Thursday. So, and then we had to pack up early. I wanted to pack up early this morning anyway and get home so I can do the live. And then we found out that rain was on its way. So we're on motorcycles. We got that put a little step in our step.
Gotcha. Pep in the step.
A little pep in my step. There you go.
Yeah.
Auto salvage outlaw is difficult, but the truth is, you put yourself out there, and eventually you get comfortable, and that's when people know you're real. There you go.
Well, you know, on my videos, I don't do a whole lot of editing with my videos, unless I just screw something up while I'm talking. Then I'll back up and start over. But I try and do all mine in just one take and try and make it just as real as I can. Just make it genuine.
That's where I run into trouble. I just run the video all the time, and then a lot of times I forget it's even on, and I forget to talk to the camera, so I'm just doing work. And but
I've given up on that video and work, and it's hard for me to do. I can't get the camera to stay straight. And
I know. I just did something, and the camera moved on me, and I thought I was filming what I was talking about, and I wasn't.
I've dropped my camera a couple times. I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that.
I went out and cleaned the carburetor on my riding lawnmower again. Oh, that's all that ethanol in there. Buff says I way over edit mine contrast, but I still watch you, Travis.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, mine doesn't have a lot of edits in it. So if you see me screw something up, I screwed it up.
Yeah, Punisher. I think we all do that. Forget to hit the record button.
Yeah.
Not only forget to hit the record, but I'll hit photo, and I'll think I'm talking to the camera for I don't know how long, and then look, it's only a picture.
I've done that. Max Wedge. If you're having problems with your riding lawnmower, look up. There's a video out there that gives you instructions on how to get the ethanol out of the gas by pouring water in the gas and then letting it separate, because the ethanol will stay in the water, and you drain the water off the bottom of the gas. You'll lose a little gasoline, and there's probably still a little ethanol in it, but it's not as bad as what it is. I do that on a small scale at a gallon at a time for my little stuff.
Yeah, even Auto Salvage says, right, I get to work and don't think about the camera. And then John Wilburn says, I used to over edit, but it'll burn a fella out after a while. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah,
unless
well,
you're there for a couple hours.
I did take Buzz's suggestion. I have cut a lot of my pauses out, because sometimes I'll have to stop and think about the next thing I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm.
So I've shortened those down a lot in my videos. But it's the way I talk. I mean, just normally I'll stop in the middle of something and pick up. So.
And Buff says that dang photo button.
Yep. Yeah, Buck said that, and I was like, yep.
Max says his video looks like an earthquake going on.
Yeah, the best thing I found for my camera, instead of trying to hold it, is I got that. It's a tripod, but I use it as like a selfie stick, and that works so much better. Now I ain't got to worry about dropping my camera. I got a good firm grip on something.
All right, we're gonna let Irish Outlaw in here.
All right, come on in.
Gotta go.
But yeah, like I said, that little thing was like $5 off Amazon. It wasn't that bad. It's a little tripod phone holder, and it works so good.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what happened with me is I bought a GoPro a few years ago. I wanted to use it as a dash cam, and then when I go on my motorcycle trips and stuff, and I had it sitting for a while, and I thought, now I'm going to start making some videos and put them on YouTube. You know, listening to Travis right now, I can hear he is better presenter than 6 months ago.
I've gotten comfortable. I was bad camera shy.
And Max has a selfie stick, but he never tried it yet. Yeah, I had one of them. I think it's easier just to hold the camera. What's Buff has that? If you let Irish Outlaw in, I guess you'll let anyone.
It's like my life. Just anybody can come in.
You
What's
see that one,
up?
Irish Outlaw there? If you let Irish Outlaw in, I guess you'll let anyone in.
Yeah, you know. Well, I mean, it is
Well, you
what
know,
it
when you
is.
let John in, that's that. When you
I
let John
literally-
Wilburn in, that's where you get to the weird area.
Yeah. I got a new microphone, so I'm trying to figure this out. Audio engineer, and I can't
It's
even
a-
figure this out.
Hey,
think-
there
That
we
sounds
go.
pretty good.
Somebody else is learning something too tonight.
There it is. Well, I'm used to hearing myself in I'm a musician and I have ear monitors. I use in-ears and this don't talk back to me, so it sounds weird. So I'll just take one off.
Okay.
What's up? I'm getting ready to the ambulance is like right behind me over here. But
Right
I've
behind
got
us.
it, John safely in the chat. Yeah, right. Yeah, you need to quit with the telling me the days I got left, okay? That's because it took a trip to Menards and just a light bulb went, oh, I can use that stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to use something, and you'll see it in the video. It is
Cool.
absolutely horrible. I should not be using this for a floor, but I'm going to because, as John says, I have 96 days or 95
96
days,
days.
actually. So, yeah.
Well, does that car run, or did you get it to start yet? Or?
There's the motor.
Oh, okay.
It's right there. Motor's there and the transmission's over there. But
Is that
I did a
Is that
video.
the one I have it, or is that another one?
That is the original motor. I have the original Pontiac
Oh, okay.
400 and Turbo 400 out of that car, and I rebuilt it.
Nice.
It's it has one piston that's kind of, but you know what? I've seen a lot worse, and I put them together, and they've ran for years. So I'm not.
Yeah.
I used to race. I used to, street race. I went to the track. There's only so much beating every Mopar on the block that you can take, and then they start running you off the track. I ain't got no like I told you guys before. I don't have a problem with it. Damn it, John. No, I don't have a problem. I think all cars should be saved, but I was surrounded by Mopars, and I had this little Fox body Ford that I would just tear the hell out of everybody with. Back in the early 80s, I think I was 15 when I first got that Fox body. I split it up and I put a 460 down in that sumbitch.
Wow.
And this is before all the gadgets, and you could buy this and buy this adapter, and I was doing it back then, and with horrible welding, I might add. It looked like popcorn, but I got it done, and it is just it's fun. But yeah, I'm working on this Pontiac. I got a small video. I'm gonna do like small videos here and there on this, because the long ones, I don't even like watching the long ones. I skip through my own just to test it. So, well, hey, what's going on? I was looking over here and I saw him.
Well,
I'm still getting
Buff.
used to this screen stuff.
Well, I figured if they let Irish in, they'll let anyone in, right?
Yeah, they will let anyone in. John's in the chat, so
Right.
Tony, sure. I think everybody's first video is horrible.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You what?
Everybody's first video is just horrible, or at least you beat yourself up thinking it's horrible. Could be the greatest video on YouTube, but yourself, you're gonna be looking back at it going, "Man, that thing was."
I'm hoping I got enough.
I need to do this.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's Irish Outlaw's name, Jay. Okay, I didn't know it.
I'm just
Click. I didn't even hear that.
it's Sunday, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Sunday. You gotta. These are actually left over. I got these in Pensacola, Florida. I haven't been able to drink them. I've been so damn busy. But
I don't think I've
they
seen
really
a
like them
Budweiser
down
pounder
there.
in a while.
These things are huge.
They're a pounder, aren't they?
Dart yesterday.
No, yeah. Hold it. Damn it. Where is my? There it is.
Are you still?
Yeah,
with
I'm
us,
like,
Buff?
you can see. I can see him.
Yeah, I can see him. Are you with us, Buff? Yes. No. Can you hear us?
Start doing
Moscow.
sign language so he can see.
I
I don't know if he
may
can
not.
hear us or not. Can you hear us? Start doing sign language.
You gotta speak automotive. Do you know what
Oh.
this is? I don't even know what that
nitrous
is.
plate. That's an older
Yeah,
nitrous
that's
plate.
it. This was on my 74 Javelin, 125 horse, 304. And I said, nope.
Oh, wow.
But I got the bottle. It was a huge bottle, too. It's a big one.
We lost Buff.
The 15 pounder?
Yeah, it's.
Oh, there he's it.
I don't know how much street racing they were doing, but, you know, I don't quite understand. I mean, where the hell are you using all that? But it is Illinois and it is redneck, you know, so who knows?
I seen a guy out there racing out. He had a spacer that he drilled out and put a PFI nozzle in. You know, I had the two go into it and just spraying across it instead of having a spray bar.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's still.
Plate?
This thing's still good. It's just, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know how to use it. I've never used any kind of an additive or nothing. I've always just been push the rods out the frickin' oil pan. That's how I raced. You know, if they came out, they came out. So.
Well, coming soon. Whenever I start putting the nitrous kit on all red, I'm gonna start making videos about how to set up your nitrous and plugs to use and timing and all that stuff. So it should be some good information coming down the pipe on it.
I'm thinking I'm going to put this on another car that I have. So,
hey, Max wants to know how much it costs to fill one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nitrous around here in the South is $8 a pound. It was up to 11, and they've dropped it back down to $8 a pound. So if you got a 10-pound bottle, it's $80.
Hey, Buff, we were just trying to give you sign language. Can you hear us? That's all you missed.
Well, what we went through is Wilburn said now we have 126 days. That's what you missed. That's what.
we moved it a month out.
Yeah. But I don't really ever. I can't believe that I'm picking up internet all the way this far from the house. This is not a garage. I do not have a garage. If you see my videos, I do everything out on the rocks out here. But nobody ever really gets to see in my garage, and it's absolutely filthy. Because just like when I got done with Power Tour, I had zero time to clean up from there to start working on this ambulance. So you know, I'll get to it next year, sometime around there. I do got a lot of goodies in here, though. But I might have a Ford guys over here. I got a 429 Thunderjet sitting right next to me that I found in the junkyard. Ran the numbers on it. Came out of a Thunderbird, like a 68, I think.
Dang.
That's what
about.
68.
Yeah, I wish I had time because I'd build that and put that in my Ranchero. But I'm gonna have them side. Yeah, I'm gonna have them side by side. In my videos, you can see a carport over here. We're actually moving that the hell out of the way, and we're gonna have that Ranchero and this ambulance side by side. I'm gonna work on both of them simultaneously, and I got to put a crank in the Ranchero, and the Pontiac needs some kind of tetanus spray because wow,
is it that bad?
I was in it for 5 minutes and I was itching. I mean, it is bad. I had no idea that's the deepest I've ever got into it, you know, and it's bad. But I'll have it done. I'll definitely have it done. But even if I don't have 500 subscribers, like I said, I'm just going to block the goddamn gate with it. Nobody's getting in until I get 500 subscribers. And good luck moving it. Most of these frames on these Catalinas and stuff, you know, they're just the normal B body 68 to 70 or whatever, 66. This sumbitch is like this all the way to the back. It is a monster. And that's why it's not rusted through and the frame's still good. So that's why I'm just going to use duct tape and probably, I'm thinking of paneling, which would be an expensive floor, but, you know, whatever it takes.
Go to junkyard and
It's like
just cut doors off, door skins off. Use that metal.
I've got an old hood I could use, but I got some metal. I got some metal. There's a little bit in the video. I'll get it edited because quick video. I'll be able to edit it pretty quick. But I've got that. I don't know what everybody uses for editing, but I actually got that Adobe Pro, and wow, once you get used to that, it's just zoom, and you don't have to worry about nothing. But
what's mine? I forget. Mine's a Moby.
God damn it, John!
What do you do? Oh,
you know, it's gonna come down to the wire.
Maybe you should have sent him a clock too, like you sent Brian.
Yeah. I know the first goddamn channel that I'm unsubscribing to. Right there. I get 500. Yep. That's enough of you. But no, I had band practice today, and as soon as I got done band practice, I popped it on because I knew we were doing a video, and I listened to it on the way home, and I got home, and I told the old lady, I wonder if this damn computer will reach all the way to the garage, because as soon as I get done here, I got to get to work. But it's cool. I'm getting used to. I'm getting used to. This is only the second time I've done one of these, and I knew right away to mute the YouTube. So I'm getting smarter, ish, maybe not a whole lot. Smarter. Yep. So what reviews on the one? So I'm going to do that later. I drive a truck all day, so you know, I can listen to them, but
out of order, I use the
I
Da Vinci too. It takes a little bit to get used to, but
that's what I tried to download, and this computer wasn't having it.
Right.
You rejected it?
I actually was going to use the. Yeah, it wouldn't pick it up. But as soon as I popped on this Adobe, man, it just flies. I don't know why I wouldn't do Da Vinci, but is that?
That's,
I don't even know what you're doing behind there for that sound.
I think I can. There. I think I muted him. Hang on. Unmute. Sorry.
No, I was cleaning my camera because I noticed it looked like I was in a dreamscape.
Oh. Buff's iMovie is super friendly user too. Yeah.
Yep.
But the only thing with the iMovie thing is it shrinks the video.
Yeah.
Does it not let it be the 16:9? Because that's what YouTube is.
Unless I'm doing something wrong, but. And Max Wedge said that one time at band practice.
I know the first person, you know, Max Wedge, he's Mopar, you know. I mean, yeah. No, you can't have my drumstick, sir.
Now we're crossing over into the weird hour.
Yeah.
John's not even on.
No, I almost bought a Mac for this because I talked to another big YouTuber. I'm not shy at all. I just got a hold of them and said, hey, what do you use for this, this, and this? And they said, well, I use this, this, and this, and it happened to be a $5,000 camera, and I said, okay, the GoPro's going to work just fine. I was like, I don't need no $5,000 camera.
Right.
And
All right.
what's crazy is the ones that have those really expensive cameras. You can buy the filters and stuff to put on these GoPros, and it looks just as good. So I'm not
Yeah.
exactly sure why somebody would need to spend that much money on a camera,
Right.
but
I bought my 4K camera setup with lights and the tripods and everything. I think I spent like that was like two and a quarter on everything. And that's about what you're going to have in a GoPro setup too. So
yeah, I got that. You got that, the zipper pouch with everything in it. That's what I got. And it's got all the filters and the stuff in it. I mean, I haven't had to use any of that stuff. I wish I could find a better way to do this stuff, because most of my shooting I do at night. I have to, because I leave in the day, when it's barely daylight, and I get home when it's barely daylight or later. So there'll be a lot of times I'll work 12 hours, 14 hours, and I'll come home and throw the lights up as much as I can. And I'll do this till 1 in the morning, and then edit till 3, and then get up at 6 and do it all over again. And that was the part where my kid got me starting to do this, and I was like, oh, that's just great. Start a YouTube channel, Jay. That's a great idea. That's what he wants. So, but he just goes, yeah, can I be in the video? But we the one that I just put out from Power Tour, that's the first time like the whole family's involved in the video. I mean, most of the time it's just been me, and Zeppelin will come in once in a while, and I did one with my older. But this new one, all this stuff with this ambulance, Amber, my old lady, she's going to be in all of it too. This is her car. So I said, if you really want this car to be out and running down the strip and down No Name Nationals, you're helping me, because she'll drive this thing every single day. She will.
Really?
And I mean, that's just kind of the way we are. I've got all these cars, and all of them are driven. They're insured, licensed. We drive them all. Still ain't quite figured out how I'm going to insure this thing though, because it's the VIN number has a 90 in it, and in GM the 90 is a commercial chassis. So whenever I do the Vermont thing, it's going to be an ambulance. It's just going to say it's Pontiac ambulance stuff on it. But hopefully it won't be a trailer queen, is what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah.
But Buff's brought up a good point there. He said, who's bringing instruments to the No Name Nationals?
I'll have a guitar there.
I'll probably bring an acoustic.
I'll bring my acoustic with me. You guys don't want me to bring the whole drum set, because you won't be able to hear nothing, because I hit like a damn rhinoceros. Bam, bam, But now I thought about that the other day, Buff. I'm gonna have my acoustic there. And,
thank you, John.
I can, if you guys want. I never asked John this. If you guys need like a PA for the pit to just have a party, my garage PA is bigger than most band PAs. You can't. I can make the lights do this whenever the music's playing. So I've got a whole bunch of sound systems, but I never thought about that. I've got all kinds of shit I can bring to help if they need be. Wireless mic, all that stuff. I don't know if the track has all that. That way, we can make him go sit down on the hot pavement and do interviews. There
we go.
You get to sit right by the tire burnout pit, and you get to do interviews.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. People getting together and jamming out.
Yeah.
I've got a couple guitars. Well, I got way too many guitars, and I'm a drummer, so. But every now, as a drummer, every now and then I like to go down to just be a lowly musician once in a while.
Oh, okay.
If you're a guitar player right there, you just got pissed off and started throwing stuff. But no, I'm going to bring my acoustics. And
typically when you're setting up a band, usually it's the drummer that's the hard one to find. You can find guitar players and bass players and singers everywhere. It's hard to find a good drum player.
Yeah,
it really is.
So
so you guys are going to be pit reporting.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
maybe they'll sing when they're down there too.
Yes. Wilburn, that's part of it. If I make it and I get that ambulance down the track, you have to sing like, I don't know, Kumbaya or something. That's part of it. Or no, we'll make him do some kind of, I don't know, what's hot right now, Nicki Minaj, something like that.
No.
You know?
Have them do like New Kids on the Block or something
Oh,
from
yeah.
from the 80s or 90s. New Kids on the Block. There we go.
What's that?
So,
Thompson Twins from the 80s. You got a bunch of you
There
kids
we go.
don't even know who the hell that is.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Thompson Twins. What's another good one from the 80s? Flock of Seagulls. John has to wear the Flock of Seagulls wig. That's it.
Yes.
You get to wear the Flock of Seagulls wig.
Buff says drummers walk on water, kind of like us paramedics.
We do. We're like the Ricky Bobby of the music world. We get up in the morning and piss excellence. Walk on. No.
You got to put a caveat
this
on there because I know some people that can't call themselves a drummer that can't hit a beat to save their life.
Yeah, I know some of them too. I'm up for anybody trying to play or wanting to play and do all that. I've let people play I knew couldn't play with a shit, get up and jam, but it was fun, It's kind of like this. If you're working on cars, hey, somebody needs a helping hand, come up and play. And I've taught a few people, not very many. I don't have the patience, but
Max Wedge
I've been around.
Max Wedge is teaching himself. He's a crappy teacher.
Hey,
you know what?
I'm a terrible teacher. I taught myself to play guitar too.
I wish they had YouTube back when I was like 19 when I started playing, because I've been learning a lot of songs through YouTube.
We at band practice. I play in a band with two of my oldest friends now, and me and him were talking today at practice. He was trying to learn some stuff, and we're in a kind of a country. Oh my God!
Here we go. Told you, weird hour.
That's actually an improvement right there.
Well, yeah.
You need to wear that the whole time while you're down there. But now I played. I've been playing drums since I was 10, so 37 years. I played my first gig in a bar when I was 13. So I've been around the block. Probably the reason I feel like I'm like John's age. I feel as bad as John looks right now. That's how.
Well, guys, it looks like my dinner's ready, so I'm going to jump off and go back in the chat.
Oh, great. You're going to leave me with this guy.
Yeah.
Just me, Buck, and guy. That's great.
Yeah, that hasn't said a word.
Yeah.
After I get done eating, I might jump back on if it's still on.
Yeah.
All right. There he is.
Hi, John.
What's happening?
Hello, John.
No, I just keep saying if because there's always that chance. You get on this unsubscribing.
Well, we could always get hit by the bus
Back
tomorrow.
and forth. The hell with that guy.
If you haven't already unsubscribed,
yeah,
make sure you go over and unsubscribe.
Now watch 500, just like that.
We had.
Hey, it worked for the other guy.
We had people accuse us of premeditating that, and we did not. Literally, I got back from Roanoke, pulled in the driveway, threw the van in park, set the brake, turned the key off, jumped in here, sat down. Austin and John were already in the studio. I said, hey, y'all ready to go live? Click on. No premeditation at all.
Yeah, you could tell it was.
Hey, I thought it was fun.
I
was watching. I was like, now this is getting. And then you can see that little bit in there is like, oh, did he just do what he did? Even though it's all for fun, there's still that little ego in there.
As long as Mr. Will knew what we were doing, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And right now,
I thought somebody was going to get mad there when they start unsubscribing, but that was fun after it got started.
As long as they know, but sometimes you have a wet blanket that doesn't get it. Mr. Will was at 225 before, and he's at 333 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it absolutely worked. It's just
Yep.
you know,
I have to tell you that since I started doing this, when Dalton said, "Hey, you need to get a hold of them and do that," because we watched each other's channels. Somehow he doesn't watch a lot of YouTube channels, but he was watching mine, and I got to talking to him. He said, "Do it." I think I had whatever it was when I started, John. I can't remember. It was 75 or 80 subscribers.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I think I just checked it a little bit ago. I think I'm 216. Like
something like that. You're over to, I can't remember.
But when I did that live with Bear Rose, I just came on after we got back from Power Tour. It was boom, 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 boom. I was like, whoa, okay. That's what I said when he was doing this live. I said, I'll be home in a minute.
You were at 210 this morning.
I don't even know where I'm at.
Yeah, he's at 216.
Yeah, I'm higher than that now.
There you go. Right.
Yeah.
216.
Yeah.
Well, I've got the list right here. There's the list. So if you go all the way top to bottom, Bubba Ayers is at 486, and you're at 210. And when I redo it, you'll be higher.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get there. I know I'll get there, especially when this ambulance thing. This thing's. I gotta put a video out tonight. I mean,
Well, I was just say the best thing people can do to get subscribers is when you get a chance to get in front of a new audience, give them a reason to subscribe to you. It's like with Mr. Will. I sent Mr. Will a message and I said, "Hey man, why don't you try this? Do a video where you're sitting behind your computer watching Daddy's Money, and then go out in your driveway and with 2 words say why this car's not suitable and this car's not suitable and this car's not suitable. Oh, yeah, I'm going to race them in this one." And what you're doing is you're making a 2-minute commercial for every new pair of eyeballs and say, "Oh, this looks like fun. Subscribe." You don't get a second chance to do that. And when you went on Power Tour and all of that, you got an ambulance. If you're making that little commercial, that's why you get all the subs.
Yeah.
I got that little thing that I did with Javi in the City when I was stuck in Atlanta. That thing got like 3,000 views in no time because, number one, I think it was a lot with what Buzz said about how you word things, and that got a lot of it. And I've got a lot of people that watch my shorts, but they're not subscribed. That's the worst part about the shorts.
Well, the wording is so important. I mean, if you think about it, if you're making videos, first of all, when you produce video and you're looking in that camera, you're talking to people you know.
Yeah.
You're making a video for Jay. You're making a video for Buck. You're talking to people you know, makes you comfortable. When you're titling it, you're doing exactly the opposite. If I look at a title and it says just something cute and funny, but it doesn't describe it in any way, YouTube doesn't know what to do with that to get it to some guy, you know, on the other side of the country on a smoke break. YouTube doesn't know how to do anything with that. And I can look at it and tell, like I'll see a title that says, "This thing is mean." And it'll be like a burnout video. Okay, I see what he's doing. He's looking at the video. He knows the content, and he's just making commentary. YouTube doesn't know what to do with that. And I sit and I look at that video. That's a cool, fun little video. If that video were just titled to get eyes on it, that would turn into subscribers.
Yeah.
And instead, it gets put in with videos of rattlesnakes, dogs that bite the mailman, whatever else. Because
hey, I got all those.
Right.
I just start videoing them. No, I'm like that first video I did of the one I just put out of Power Tour. That is really the only one until we get to Atlanta that really has content, because unfortunately Power Tour's driving. There really is a lot of driving. So I got a bunch of little short videos on my phone that I'm moving over, and I'm putting them in. And the next one's probably going to be a combination of a couple days, because I'm not going to put a video out of a bunch of people driving. Those are all over the damn internet. I'm not going to do that. But one comment that I got about that video, and this is no kidding, I got comments from family members on that video of Power Tour that I put out about the music.
Mm-hmm.
it was the music behind it that they liked because it was just good. I basically went on Epidemic Sound and I put in like AC/DC, and it showed me a bunch of stuff because, you know, I don't know. Around here, that's what everybody listens to when you think of cars, and unless you go to a fancy car show, and then it's the friggin' Beach Boys.
Right.
But, you know, that made a big difference, and don't have a lot of boring spots. Just keep it moving. I've learned that, and that's something that I got from Dalton. Dalton, if you ever watch his videos, it's bam, bam, and then it goes to the next thing. It's bam, 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 bam. You don't bore people because first thing will happen, people, you're sitting there wrenching, and then, oh, yeah, you're talking. Well, 10 seconds down the road, they're looking at the screen and going, no, I'm not going to watch him wrenching on this. There was 6 hours of that video I brought down. Of all those together, I brought down to 40 minutes. And that was too long.
Yep.
But there was so much, like, plus I was in that parking lot working on that car in that hotel, and the guy from 73 LS Swap Vega, he's on Instagram. He's a big Instagram guy. He comes up, and that Javelin, people just started surrounding me while I'm trying to work on this Javelin. So I got 30 people, all hot rod guys, which is great. But I'm trying to work, and I'm trying, you know, I can't talk to the camera and explain what I'm doing. So it really got to the point where I was just like, I'm not going to be trying to, I'm just going to film little snippets, you know, and that's all I could do. But it turned out good. And the next one's the same way. There's a couple of, you know, work on videos, but it's mostly the fun of the power tour with the family, because my kids got a lot of cred out of that, taking a ride in a non-air conditioned car for 2,000 miles. And there wasn't very many. Most of the ones with kids were all in their air conditioned Challengers and Chargers. But this next one, it's so hot. But, you know, that's just part of it. I mean, so my next video is going to be a little shorter on that. I'm just going to cobble them all together. You'll see Nashville. You'll see the part where I drive right through the Motor Trend gate where it's supposed to be just the big players are all in there. We got there late, and I hauled ass in that Javelin right through that gate. All the way down, parked in the frickin' where all the cars at Nashville Motor Speedway where they all the NASCAR guys stop. I parked right there, and we went and got our damn things clipped, you know, our little lanyards. But I parked it and I forgot to shut the camera off. So there's an hour, because I started talking to Lucor Racing and, you know, like Junkyard Diggs and all them. We all got to know each other pretty well. And I'm sitting there talking to them and left the camera on. There's an hour of people just walking up to my car and looking at the car. And I'm like, you know what? I think I got to put some of that in there. It's like a hidden camera. They don't know you're watching, you know? So, yeah. But that's the main thing is the one thing that I've found out, I get a lot more views on videos if you just keep it going. Don't have big jump. This is what I'm doing. Do it real quick.
I told Mr. Will, I said, that's a 2-minute video tops. And I knew it would wind up being 5 or 10. It was 5. But I'm telling you, cut that in half again and it will get even more views.
Yep. People will watch a whole short one.
It is amazing how much that affects people's willingness to watch your video is that. And it's just amazing, because some people think, well, the longer the video, the more you're offering. No, people won't watch it. People are so programmed to not want to take a chance on something. So if you're trying to get subscribers, you need to be making videos that are a commercial for your channel. So one of the next things we're going to do, the next content creator workshop, I'm going to challenge these guys to see who can make the best 60-second commercial for their channel. And it's just that simple. Who can make the best 60-second commercial? And say this is, and if it's 61 seconds, we're not going to watch it. I mean, because that time thing is that critical. You got to learn to work with how much time you have.
Right. No, I agree. I'm learning as I go. Like I said, I've learned a lot from those workshops, and I've learned a lot from other YouTubers, and a lot of it has been from like people like Dalton, where he's not that Vice Grip Garage guy.
Yeah.
which I respect and I understand, and you know, some of the other ones, but he's just snap, 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 snap. And I think, you know, and he's not putting on a show. He's just Dale the stock car driver. You know, it's just how he is, and he snap, 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 snap. And I think that's what really got, not to mention, I mean, you got the Holy Goat. But I think a lot of people, like, you can't watch him and not laugh, but learn something. You know what I mean? That's
what you can't. He's got what you can't buy. He is natural.
yeah.
He has that personality. Yeah.
But you know, cutting out that dead air is a big deal.
Yep.
I'm telling you, when somebody spends 20 seconds repositioning a camera and you can hear those fingers tapping on the mic and the camera doing, that's a death sentence to a lot of videos. And it's a small thing, but it's amazing. If you watch the stats on that video, you'll watch that timestamp is right where the viewer graph takes it in. There are people who don't. People are that fickle. But once you get,
I do it too. I'm guilty of that too. Though I'll be watching a video. I do it to MoparManiac Garage. I'll be like, I don't want to see you say that shit again and again. Okay, you've been saying it. Okay, I'll be dipped, and I get it. I want to see the content of it because he is a hell of a mechanic, and I want to see what he's doing. You know, you never stop learning. But if I'm watching a video as a fan or whatever, I want to see what he's doing. I don't want to see a bunch of dead air, and I also don't want to see 50-minute commercials too.
Well, I give him a lot of credit. I mean, he gets 500,000 people to watch him put spark plugs in a duster in the parking lot of an O'Reilly. I mean, I'll give him credit for that. But it's the rest of us, we're not on that plane, and I don't want it. I like exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah,
I like getting phone calls on my rotary phone, and just having my blown up piston collection and doing this thing right. That's what I like doing.
And your orange card.
That's it.
I'm not even looking. I got a piece of black tape on my screen. It's right there, so I can't see that.
94 days, 3 hours, 56.5 minutes.
Yeah, I ain't too worried about it. I think I'll get there pretty quick. Here, and that's not.
No,
I'm not.
Will. Actually, I've been putting a focus list together of channels to help. You're not on that list now because at the rate you're gaining subs, you're not going to need it. I mean, I'm not looking at channels with 300 and up. I mean, I am, but I'm not focused on them yet. I'm also not focused on channels that haven't made me content for a month or more.
Right.
Because they got to be doing their part to give us something to work with. So then of the channels that are remaining, I'm focused on the ones that aren't gaining subs at such a fast rate. You're gaining subs at a fast rate. So if you need help, we'll be looking at your channel later. But right now, you're just growing so fast. Like, let him do his thing.
Yeah, I actually didn't even look at my analytics today. I try not to, because when you gain a sub, you gain like 6 subs and you drop 2. I'm like, well, what the hell? And you can't pay attention to that. But it's, I'm up 355% in subscribers. So it's like, I try to pay attention to that because I want to know what people are. And watch time hours, I'm up 700%. That's actually, I believe, what matters. Because you can get to that 1,000 subscribers, but you got to have the 4,000 hours. I'm talking about later down the road.
Well, you got to have 500 to participate in the No Name Nationals.
Right. That's what I'm worried about.
Bubba is at 489. Bubba, why don't we go live and get your 500? We can probably get it in just a few minutes, literally.
You're probably right. But yeah, it's my main thing too is I like doing the shorts, but then again, I don't like doing the shorts because they kind of give you it could bring in subscribers, but you see all these people looking, but it don't show up on your analytics so much except for the shorts. That's, I don't know. I need to learn how to pay attention to this thing a little bit better. But my main thing right now is just getting the subscribers. 25 to 34-year-olds is my big one.
Well, that's the hardest group because our average demographic is 45 to 65-year-old males.
Well,
I mean,
Maybe
that
I'm doing.
is the number one demographic for YouTube automotive contents. If you get the young people, you're doing well.
I'm trying.
And you're 216. I redo that list every day.
Yeah, I like I said, I don't. The only reason I always say if is because I don't want to act like I know I'm going to get there. I'm not that guy. My main thing is I just want to produce it well enough that people say, "Oh, he got to 500 subscribers." Well, you can get to 500 subscribers, but I want when I get to No Name Nationals, I want the people to go, "God damn, that guy made some hellacious videos, and I enjoy it. It ain't just somebody subscribing to me to help me get across the line." Because I want people to come look at Artemis when I get him done and I get him down there, or Blanche or one of the other cars, and I want him to look around it and let me or Amber explain the car, because we're proud of all our vehicles. This isn't just, I was doing this for years before my kid decided, hey, Dad, why don't you get a GoPro? And I'm very proud of the knowledge my dad gave to me to do what I do, even though some of it's, like Dalton said, he says, you might be more white trash than me. You
the
might
nice thing
be.
about if you get to 500 subscribers, now you got a little bit of a network that you can do things with.
Right.
Right? Like you can do contests, and you can get people pushing content out. You can do polls. You have a community tab. There's a lot of nice things about having 500 subscribers just because you got an audience to work with, right?
Yeah.
And, that is there's a lot of benefit in that. Plus, you've kind of seeded an audience to bring with you to the No Name Nationals, hopefully. So if every channel that has just 500 has a few people who want to come out to see that channel, that's a huge head start on your spectator count.
One thing is that when I was down there at all the stops, I got to talk to Kevin Brown from Junkyard Digs a lot. Because he had an AMC and I had an AMC, and we just hit it off. I mean, I watch his show all the time, and we hit it off, and I got to talking to him, and he said, "How many subscribers do you have?" And I at that time when I was down there, I think I had 170 something, and I said, I think I got like 170. He goes, "And how long have you had your channel up?" I said, "Since early January." Jesus, I had 50 for the first year and a half.
Yeah.
And I told him because he wants to come down to No Name Nationals. Dalton has said it, and I asked him to too, and he said he's going to try to see if he can't, make it. And
I got an email from him the first day.
Really?
Saying, oh yeah, he's excited about it. Just he's got to figure out what he's doing.
Yeah, and he said, whatever the hell you're doing, just keep doing it.
Yeah.
And I told him why I had the subscribers, and I said it's because of the No Name Nationals, No Name 500. I said that is exactly why I have all those, because I wasn't pushing it all that hard, and just the tag is what's doing it too. Because Lucor Automotive, Lucor Racing, Austin and everybody involved with that, I've been talking to them for a long time, but they were down there with me too, and I was talking to them, and I said, you should do that. They got like 20-some thousand subscribers or whatever, kind of in that same, like Dalton and everybody, and I said, you should do that. Just the fact that it kind of gives people that, hey, these guys are willing to come, we can do this. And he said he's been looking into it, so I don't know if Austin might get a hold of you guys or something.
I've had some huge channels reach out. The problem is that a lot of them, they're pulled in 100 directions. They don't want to commit until they have their queue of stuff. But it sure would be helpful if these bigger channels, some of such have said they are coming, some said they may come. If they would make their announcement videos, it would do so much for the crowd. See, the No Name 500 guys need to announce really early because they need to get their subscribers and all that, right?
Right.
Well, if you have 500,000 or 800,000 or 1 million subscribers, you've already got your subscribers, right? So for for our benefit, you need to make an announcement video.
Right.
So anybody who hasn't made an announcement video, I'm not announcing for them. I'm leaving that to everybody for what and when and how they want to do it, right?
Yeah.
So it's tough for us as promoters. We would love to see them make an announcement video early, but not many of them are willing to do it. Now, there are exceptions. I mean, Pole Barn Garage announced early. Poor Boys Garage announced early, but not all of them will.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice. The worst part is if people try to define this event as the event for people who are trying to get 500 subs, that was never like the defining thing of this event. Yes, it's something this event does because we want to include everybody. That was never what defined this event. We want to have people there who have 500 subs, who have 1 million subs. We want to have people there who have 20-second cars and people who have there's a 3-second pro mod that might be coming out to that event. It's for everybody. We've just been spending a hugely disproportionate amount of time on channels with 500 and fewer subs.
Yeah.
I need some big channels to declare, if for nothing else, just to show people this event is for more than just the small channels.
Yeah. I think they want to. They're just checking their schedule from all the big stuff that they have. But the Lucor guys, they didn't.
Stuff too.
Right. I'm talking about like they got this. I think Lucor's in with this DEI thing or something. That's who they were with. But they didn't bring any merch, no nothing, no tents. They just showed up in their damn cars.
Yeah.
And they're great guys. I hope they do decide to come. But that'd be a thing where they would just contact you and put their car in it and do their announcement video. I'll talk to Austin a little bit more. Like I said, it was kind of crazy that it's kind of like this where I get to talk to all you guys, and once you meet these people, you realize it's nice to know that they're just regular folks. That's what they're still, just regular folks.
Sure.
I talked to the guys. I talked to Kevin Brown and Austin and all of them. Even, the lawnmower guy, me and Luke Finley, we talked to each other until we made sure everybody got home. And they, one of them said, well, I'll make I'll do a video and I'll announce your channel and all that stuff. And I actually declined. I said, don't do that. I said, I'm not here. That's great. Obviously I'll get subscribers for it, but I'm old school and I want to do it on my own with help, and I want to make it there. I know that sounds crazy. Like, why wouldn't you want to be on Junkyard Digs? Well, I just don't feel right doing that. I think that's a using thing. I don't want to just get the subscriber itself. Personally, I also want people to enjoy my content. I don't want somebody to say, okay,
you should take that opportunity because the people who are going to stay are going to stay. And the people who aren't going to stay aren't going to stay. It just gives you an opportunity to make more impressions. But it's ultimately up to you. That's the case with all the guys who are trying to get 500 subs. Like if you notice,
and eventually,
I never tell anybody to go subscribe to that channel. What I say is go check them out and see if their content earns a subscription, right? And the reason I do that's because every one of these guys, they earn it. Your content got your subs, right? And so no one can take that away from you. So it's the same thing. I mean, all you're doing is you're getting more opportunities. I would take that opportunity.
Well, that is exactly what I told them. I said, if you guys want to check out my channel or have somebody check out my channel, that's great. I love it. But I don't want that. It just feels weird to me. It's like even when I went up and started talking to him, I didn't have a camera on. I'm not going to sit there and, oh my God, I'm sitting here next to, Derek Barry and all that. Now look, I'm right here. I'm right next to it just felt, I just didn't feel right about that. It was more about going up and just talking to the guy. Cause I've talked to him all before, but if they want to mention me, and I think Kevin's going to do that, he's going to mention it in the video. It's mainly the AMC thing. Cause he brought this old shit Concorde he bought for $1,000 and it had air. So, things like that is fine. I just didn't want the other side of that for people to say, oh, so he went scouting to all the big names to get all of his damn, you know what I mean?
They can say what they want, but the truth
I don't know. It's just my upbringing, I guess. You just don't work off of other people's.
Take it. If it gets you an opportunity, you should take it because ultimately it's going to rest to you to make and keep your subscribers.
Yeah.
Right, because just because like a big channel,
Well,
gives you a shout out, it doesn't mean that you're going to get subscribers from it. People might go check out your channel, but if your content won't hold the water, then you're not going to get the subscriber.
Yeah. I'm with Buff there. I met Cotton too. Cotton just lives down the road from me.
Gentlemen, I got to run to an obligation, but I thank you a bunch for the opportunity to come on and scare you with my wig and bug you a little bit.
Yeah,
that was an improvement. That wasn't scary. You had hair.
Take care. We'll see you.
Yeah, see you, John. Yeah, I don't know. I just felt weird. Like, hey, could you help me? I don't want to be that guy. You know what I mean? I'd rather, if they want to mention me, they mention. Hell, Dalton mentioned me, and I gained like 50 subscribers off a video that I did with the damn distributor. And all he did was mention me, and that's cool. He didn't tell anybody. He just, hey, go check out his channel. John's right.
Right.
Yeah. I think John had to go over to Uncle Tony's.
Yeah, because it starts here in about 10 minutes, doesn't it?
There, it went away.
7:30 or 8.
I thought it started at 8. 7 Central. I think you're in Central Time, aren't they?
Yeah, they're same as mine. So
yeah, I'm in Eastern Time, so it's 8:18 for me. So it probably already started. I don't know.
What's that? Tony's?
Uncle Tony's.
Yeah. Let me see. I ain't got a notification for it yet. I always get the notifications for them. I'll go listen to them, but I got tired of trying to talk in them. Because like you said, I guess they go by so fast you can't really get a word in edgewise.
Oh,
yeah,
he's on. Tony's is going. Yeah.
I need to get off here anyway and get to work on this damn car before it gets dark. I might actually be able to film in the daylight. So then I got to get my semi ready. I start construction tomorrow. So it's cool. I appreciate you letting me on. Plus I got to talk to Wilbur, and everything he says with the 95 is irritating.
Yeah.
But
I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't mind getting on once in a while.
No, I mean, that's how I started. I just jumped on Barrows that one night, and I thought, I'm going to give this thing a try. And next thing you know,
it kind of gets addicting.
I jumped on the reviews, and now I'm here every week.
Yeah, but it kind of gets addicting because I like to jump on Dr. Art's on Monday and Jason's on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then if Barrows does one night and I'm not working, I like to jump on his. So.
Right, and what happens with me? I work second shift, so I don't get to jump on those guys, but I do get to watch some of them.
Right. That's fun.
Yeah, I try to watch as many as I can because it's like I don't just I want to subscribe just to help other people get over that 500, but I also want to see what they're doing. That way, whenever I see them and get down there, I can discuss it. Hey, you did this thing on here. How did you do that? Because, like I said, you never stop learning.
Right.
I learned, and some people do things a different way than you did, or you were taught, or some people have figured out on their own. Like I figured out on my own how to rebuild that Javelin front end, and I'm never doing another one.
Was it that bad?
Oh,
yes. Thank you, Auto Salvage. I saw that.
I had to buy a $120 tool just to do it. One car. It's the only car. Well, I guess I can use it on old Fords too. It's the one that goes through your shock tower and hooks to your upper control arm, so you can lift it up and get that control arm out from under the spring.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot easier than using those spring compressors that'll pop off in your face and bust your teeth out. So, but I'm gonna get out of here and go put this flooring in and start putting the flooring in. But I appreciate you letting me come on for a while, Jack John, a little bit.
It was good meeting you, man.
Yeah.
You guys have a good evening. See you on the next one, maybe.
All right. Next Saturday, 6:30.
I got a gig. I got to play a private party on a lake lot. So
but it's every.
I'll just
Saturday
put it on next to me. I'll just put it on next to me, and you guys can watch as I'm playing. I'll just be streaming.
Okay. All right.
There you go. That'd be some
That's
good
actually
content.
a good idea. I might do that. I'll look down at you and say, just twirl my sticks and whatever. I must warn you, I play in my underwear, so
Yeah.
you know.
Okay. But I always do my reviews, and then we chat afterwards.
Yeah.
So
Who knows? I might do that with my phone. I'll let you know. I'll get on there and I'll just set it to the side, and I'll just be playing, and you guys will be like, "Oh, look what he's playing now." Oh, anyway, over to this car thing. But I'll see you guys later. You have a good evening.
All right, take it easy, man.
See ya.
Bye.
All right, Buck, I'm going to jump off here too.
Yeah, it's been almost 3 hours now, so it's time for me to go too.
Yeah, I gotta go get a shower, and I gotta work the next 7 days. So.
Wow. Yeah, I used to work shifts like that, but now I switched over to second shift. It's Monday to Friday, so I'm digging.
Well, I'm burnt. I'm supposed to be on my 7 days off, but I'm getting set up for this big test I have at work for a promotion. So I'm trying to be at work as much as I can to study. So plus it's every other day is double time, so I'm not complaining.
Right. Yeah, you can't complain about that.
But I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all take it easy.
Thanks for stopping by, Travis.
Yep.
Always good to have you. Later. All right, we still got 9 people hanging out. See you later. Well, thanks, Bubba. Yeah, it was fun. I sometimes I wish I could talk like some of them guys, but I can't. I'm not that talkative. No, sometimes I am, but not always. I'll work 2 days a week, and then the other 4 at home. Oh, work at home. Same here. Oh, Robert says, "Have a great evening, everyone." Thank you, Auto Salvage. I enjoy it too. I get to help people, and then we get to chat afterwards. How much better can it get? So let's end it there. Y'all have a good rest of the evening. Have a great week. I'll be back just later, Rich. I'll be back next Saturday, 6:30 Eastern time, and we'll do some more reviewing. I'll put the links in the description, and maybe we'll have some chat. You never know who's going to show up. So if I let Irish Outlaw on here, I can let anybody on here, right? Good night, Auto Salvage. All right, I'm going to end the broadcast right here at 2:57. See if I can do this right here, and I'm going to go try to get it there, and then end.